Hey guys, VR666T again. Got a little update for the Hakim. I finally got off my butt and located a bayonet for it. You know, no battle rifle is complete without a bayonet. I don't consider the Hakim an assault rifle. You know, that dirty word. I consider it a battle rifle. It was one of the last battle rifles designed. And that being said, you know, some of the last ones were the FN-49, even the M14 could be considered a battle rifle, even though it was automatic. But after that was really the change into the more modern rifle that we see today. But what I have here is a mismatched scabbard bayonet. From what I know about these bayonets, they, you know, obviously they were issued with the rifle. You guys get a look at it there. This bayonet's not 100% correct, and I'll go over that in a sec. I'm just going to take apart the whole rig here so you guys can look at it in sections. There you go. So basically what it consists of is the frog, the scabbard, and the bayonet itself. And the bayonet itself is serialized and has the Egyptian acceptance stamp right there. Let you guys get a good look at that. As you can see, it's a ground off polished rivet that holds the end cap on, and then it's brazed. It's the same thing up front that holds the ring on. It's riveted in the center and brazed in place. As you can see, if you look at the blade, this part is polished. It's got a filed tip on it. I haven't sharpened it. I think maybe somebody messed with it before. But you can see it. It's got a nice blade, got a blood letter in the center. If you're familiar with bayonets, you'll know what I'm talking about. If you don't, a blood letter is when you stab somebody. This groove on both sides of the barrel will prevent suction from, number one, it'll prevent suction from keeping the knife in the person. And number two, it'll let the blood come out so the person will bleed. So if you stab them and have to leave, they don't just sit there with a knife in them, they'll actually bleed to death. So that's what that groove in the blade does. Now, when I got this, it was completely blued, so I know it was a refurb, or somebody had dicked with it. I tried to make it look a little more correct by cold bluing it. Now I know it doesn't look blue, but what I tried to do was age the cold blue to make it look like worn bluing. I don't like messing with guns themselves, but I didn't pay that much for this bayonet, and I figured it was a learning experience. And it's supposed to be blued up to here and then polished the rest out. So I tried to replicate that as best I could. You can actually, if you get up really close, you can actually see the grind mark on the blade right there where the bluing would have stopped. So I tried my best to make it look authentic by doing that, making it look more authentic like it had been used, and I think I achieved that. But overall, it's a shitty cold blue job. I know that. Anybody who knows anything about cold bluing knows I messed that up. I tried my best and I failed. But there's the scabbard serial number. Actually, I never even checked. Let's see if they match. See if they match. They do not match. So anyway, but it also has the acceptance stamp right there. Here's the serial number. You can see it's been taken in and out a bunch of times. It's held in with a screw, and you can take it out and there's like a spring in there. And then the stud on the scabbard is in there. And it's got some dents on it. On the scabbard, the ball of the scabbard is supposed to be ground down. and the rest is supposed to be blued. But so you may ask, why did I even touch it? And that's because I couldn't even install it on the bayonet, on the rifle, because this end was so smashed. It looked like somebody used it as a hammer on it for splitting wood or something. So this was all rounded out and like pushed in, so I had to file all this out to even get it to attach to the rifle. So, you know, it took me a long time, very careful filing to get that shape back, but you can see the hammering marks. So I decided, you know what, we'll give our shot at a cold blue. Didn't turn out good, but you know, if I wanted to, I could have it dipped at a later time, send it to a gunsmith and actually have it blued. But I probably won't. You know, it looks okay. So to me it does anyway. Now this is a not an Egyptian frog. This is a Swedish Mauser frog, but it is an exact copy of what was given to the Egyptians. So from what my research online, I've found that this is basically the same thing the Egyptians had, except it was new instead of being a Swedish Mauser from the early 1900s. So, you know, the way it fits in is you pull the tab back, slide it in, and then you put the little leather clasp on there, and then you come up here and you buckle it in like so. There we go. You can slide it in there. And there you go. And the way you attach to the rifle is you have a button on the end, right, that you can pull out like so. Alright, so let me adjust the camera and I'll show you how it goes on. There we go. Don't mind the baby seat. The way you stick it on is the bayonet lug in the front here has a little dimple in it. So you just put it on like so, pull back, not drop it for starters. You just should just push on until it clips. There it goes. You just push it on till it clips, and now it's on there very securely, so you see it goes over the muzzle cone on the muzzle brake. It's a little loose, but it's securely on there. I'll tell you what, if you want a Hakim, you need to get one of these because it makes your gun look so intimidating at the range. You know the Hakim is already a long rifle, and when you put this on it, it just adds to the insanity that is the Hakim. It totally personifies a battle rifle, and I really enjoy shooting it with the bayonet on. You know, gives people a kick at the range, and then to remove it, you just pop the button and it simply pops off. So, pretty easy bayonet to install overall. But anyway, I thought I'd share that with you guys and just show it to you. So, until next time, have a nice day.